You have been told to follow the same path since the day you were born. 10th grade, 12th grade, the degree, the job. I call this the autopilot mode. Someone told you that if you just stayed on this path, you would eventually become financially free. But as you sit there today, you likely feel trapped. The system itself is designed to keep you in the system. You are working for the bank, for the tax collector, and for the insurance agent, while your own future vanishes into the background noise of inflation. Today, we are breaking the autopilot. We are going to look at 40 years of market data, the brutal reality of thousands of financial audits, and the math of reality that the bank does not want you to see. I am going to show you why your house might be a financial liability, the secret glitch that happens every Friday at 3 p.m., and the calculated betrayal of the financial products your parents inherited. Investing has been solved.
Let's talk about the first trap, the diversification scam. Everyone loves this word. Your advisor tells you to diversify, but most people are not diversifying. They are just collecting management fees. Imagine an investor with 12 different mutual funds, large cap, mid cap, small cap, and sector-specific funds for consumption and defense. When we run a VLOOKUP on those funds, we find a shocking truth. 33% of the stocks are exactly the same companies. You are paying multiple managers to buy you the same shares of HDFC Bank or Apple over and over again. This is not reducing risk, it is anti-compounding. You only need 2 index funds. That is it. Anything more is usually just noise and fees. Then there is the trap we inherit from our parents. Out of love, our parents invested in ULIPs and endowment plans. They were told stories of guaranteed monthly income and life insurance benefits, wrapped into one. But these products are an insurance nightmare. A pure term insurance policy for 1 crore costs a fraction of the premium of a ULIP that only covers 5 lakhs. The rest of your money is being eaten by mortality charges and fund management fees that do not exist in a normal index fund. We have seen endowment plans with a real return of just 3%. In a world of 6% inflation, that is not an investment. It is a slow-motion scam hidden in marketing lingo and tax-free promises. Excel sheets do not lie, but people do.
The biggest financial decision you will ever make is not what stock to buy, but whether to buy the roof over your head. We have been conditioned to believe that renting is throwing money away, but that ignores the massive, unrecoverable costs of owning a home. Property taxes, interest, insurance, and the relentless cost of maintenance. Every time a pump breaks or a roof leaks, that is capital leaving your wealth-building engine. Use the 5% rule. Take the value of the home you want to buy, multiply it by 5%, and divide that by 12. If you can rent a similar home for less than that number, you should rent. Owning a home can be a mobility prison. It anchors you to one city, preventing you from taking a life-changing career opportunity in a higher-paying market. For a young professional, mobility is often more valuable than equity in a condo. Financial success is 80% behavior and only 20% strategy. We see this in the most insane financial audits. People who make 6-figure salaries but hide debt from their spouses. Partners who hide thousands of dollars in spending on AI girlfriend apps or video games while they struggle to buy diapers for their children. Shame is a bullshit excuse for financial secrecy. If you cannot have an honest conversation about money with the person you share a bed with, your marriage is built on a foundation of sand.
We see people who buy $10,000 cars they cannot afford, not realizing that same $10,000 invested in the market would be worth $150,000 by the time they retire. Every $10 coffee you buy today is theoretically costing you $150 in your future. You have to decide if that coffee is worth the 40-year price tag.
If you want an edge, look at the Friday glitch. Professional traders and hedge funds often square off their positions on Friday between 3 and 3:30 p.m. They do not want to hold risky positions over the weekend while the world is in turmoil. This creates a massive wave of selling pressure that has nothing to do with the value of the companies. For a retail investor, Friday afternoon is the weekly sale. It is the time to buy when the professionals are running for the exits. Combine this with the January-March cycle. Sell during the January euphoria, hold cash during the February uncertainty, and buy the mid-cap and small-cap stocks when they go on their annual March sale. But here is the ultimate payoff. The greatest compound interest is not in your brokerage account. It is in your human capital. In the age of AI, your wealth depends on your ability to build a rare and complementary skill stack that the market values. You can be an engineer, but if you add the skill of storytelling and content creation, you become one of 100 people on the planet. That rarity is where the massive earning potential lives. And finally, remember that your portfolio is useless if your body fails. We call it the healthcare system, but it is actually a sick care system. If you have to go to the hospital, it is already too late. Wealth and health are exact parallels. If you don't brush your teeth today, you're fine. If you don't brush them all week, you're fine. But in 5 years, you are in a dental chair, having them ripped out of your head. Sitting is the new smoking. If you do not invest in your physical vitality now, you will spend your entire retirement fund trying to buy back the health